Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to HIPAA Cup 7, where it is time for the semifinals weekend. We have our first matchup in the losers round 2, Leftmebroken versus the Irishmen 3. Leftmebroken, an interesting conglomerate of a team. Extremities, Kyujin, Just Blank, Iril, Dito, Hihihaha, Nicked, or Knight, and Koda and Vesperit. They'll be taking on Irishmen 3, which is the all-Korean team, which is not what you might expect, but that is what it is. Crazy, Vendemia, Nope, KJK, Mouseplayer, Rustia, Jung Young, Suyung, El Grismo, and Spectre. Leftmebroken lost last week via forfeit. They were not able to play their match against Old Navy, so they gave Old Navy their second forfeit win in a row. And meanwhile, Irishmen 3 won last week in losers bracket round 1, 7-1 over Chippy Chippy Chappa. So should be a fun one today lined up for us here.
I'm tired. I'm vibing. GM.
GM to K, who is possibly the most tired sounding commentator I've ever heard of in my life.
Look, man. Listen, buddy. I don't know.
All right, well, we have Irishman off getting first ban, Leftmebroken getting first pick, and away we go into the ban phase with the first match we're going to be seeing on this new pool, which has now expanded. We got ourselves an 8th no mod and a 5th free mod this week on the semifinals pool. Got some absolute bangers for you. Some Alden Nomad 1 action, some Kreutz Nomad 2 action, Algo Nomad 4. There's some fun stuff in this pool. I'm really excited to see how the players do on it.
Bro, what the hell is our bad? Actually, they have like a minute left. But at the same time, this is weird. Where's their bed? In all fairness, there are also like a bajillion maps in the map pool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 24 maps in this pool. Pretty large, but I mean, HIPAA Cup is kind of known for that, so it's going to be a huge surprise. It's going to be DT6 Jingle Bells Gatomaranai, which is going to make Verderix somewhere in Washington very sad that the Accords map is going to get banned out. RIP. The high VPN DT pick there. And Hard Rock 4 from Leftmebroken as their first ban. Very quickly, that is the small circle size Hard Rock pick. So yeah, 6.5. The second Alden map in the pool, actually, since the Nomad 1 is an Alden guest diff and the Hard Rock 4 is just an Alden map. Also, like, what are we listening to right now? Sounds like, oh, what's the, oh, goodness, there's that one fake band from some TV show that I can't remember the name of. Hang on.
I mean, I can put on the TV for some banger action.
It's Death Clock. I had to look it up. That's what that sounded like. It was like Death Clock or something like that. It's very strange. You don't hear much of that in Osu. Nomad 8. Second ban from the Irishmen Fruitbox. CS7, AR7. Known easy player Extremities. Sad about the AR7 map getting banned out, I guess.
We are sorry to inform blah blah bro that is toxic. Oh, that's funny.
Alright, so we're gonna go to last ban Leftmebroken here. has to be free mod 5. Just banning the last map out of each mod pool.
I don't care as long as no mod 7 or no mod 2 get played. Please. I know you guys are listening. I know you guys are listening to me talk. And it's a hard rock favorite. And I want a no mod 2 or a no mod 7. Thanks.
Wait, I just realized this Hard Rock 3 is 7.5 minutes long. That shit better not get played, bro. That shit better not get played.
The better duo, that's Kay, and being tired is Aaron, and hating long maps. That's the better duo.
Alright, well, Leftmebroken first pick time. I'm prepared for a gimmick map. What is there to pick that is gimmick, however? No mod 5 is AR6. Oh my god, we got it. It's so free. Leftmebroken, the easy player, first picking the AR6 map. It is as simple as that. We got a banger here to start things off. Utage. Dabe's Hidden Insane. Yeah, it's 4.56 stars, but it's AR6 and just very difficult reading challenge map. And very interesting way to start out the match, but I'm a fan of it. I'm here for it. I think this is pretty cool. I think Leftmebroken might play around their reading a fair bit with guys like Extremities on that roster. Unfortunately for them, there's not like a huge amount of reading. There's actually only 2 maps under AR9 in this pool, and both of them will now be gone. So you're gonna have to find other types of reading, because stuff like Rogoku Strip, despite being AR9, is pretty reading heavy. It's a lot of overlaps and weird patterning from what you'd expect from Daramok. Not really much in the way of reading in the free mod pool though, so we'll see what they do.
I swear to fucking God. If you're sitting in the lobby for 30 seconds and don't have mods, I will hunt you down.
Alright, well. Kay has spoken. Gonna be Extremities, Vesperit, Knight, Dito, Crazy, No KJK, Restia, and Spectre. We've got the Hiddens on No KJK and Restia, Knight, and Vesperit. And away we go on our first map of the match. Best of 13 for a spot in Losers Round 3 tomorrow. Leftmebroken versus Irishmen 3. The first break coming from Dito and Spectre early on in the first section. This is not a very long map. It's about 2.5 minutes, so definitely got to have your wits about you to start the match off here, and that is not going to be the case for Leftmebroken, as they have now had 3 players break, with Vesperit and Knight falling within moments of each other. Their only combo left is on Extremities. Meanwhile, it is still a triple FC for the Irishmen. Crazy, Nope, and Restia all doing quite well over there.
I was about to say something in Twitch chat, but then I realized that I was on the wrong Twitch account. Oopsies.
Hey, out here on the ADS Twitch chat.
Look, man, it is not my fault.
Anyway, there goes Extremities. That's the last FC gone for Leftmebroken. Knight breaking again as well. Not a lot of recovery combo for the other couple of members of that team. Still the 3-way for the Irishmen. They're starting off really strong here. Crazy, Nope, and Restia came to play halfway through 480 combos for all 3 of those members. Spectre having a very rough go of things as kind of the fill player here on the overlap reading OAR map. I don't blame them for doing kind of poorly, but the other 3 are just killing it, and this is going to be a gigantic lead and a huge gap of a break point to start off the match, it looks like.
Unironically, are we at the stage where someone can set like an 800 and match?
I will be honest, I don't know any of the like mechanics maps in this pool as well enough to be able to say. I mean, Nomad 2 is 7.2 stars. None of the DTs are above 8 stars. So I'm gonna say not quite, but they can definitely put up some decent scores once we get to some of those more PP friendly types of maps. That being said, Crazy is just still FCing, which is absolutely absurd, as there are no other FCs in the lobby. Extremities has recovered well to 400 combo, it just doesn't matter, unfortunately.
Is this man gonna like 1v3 the other team?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a 1v several from Crazy, and a near doubled score victory there for the Irishmen, and that's on Leftmebroken's first pick. You don't want to see that if you are Leftmebroken opting into your own first pick and losing it by 7 million score, but a solid team performance from the Irishmen, or at least from Crazy, no KGK and Rustia. Spectre kind of along for the ride on that one, unfortunately, but the rest of the team making it work, and they take the 1-0 lead breakpoint.
Extremities. I deserve to be reported. What did he mean by this?
I suspect he just should have FC'd, or thinks he should have FC'd, and he didn't, so.
Why am I so tired? Why is 14 UTC always so hard to get up for?
I don't know. It's 9 a.m. here. I'm ostensibly used to getting up at this time, but the last couple days I did not work, so I slept in, and now I've already killed my sleep schedule, so I'm kind of right there with you.
I'm tired. I'm cold. I'm fretting. I'm gonna put on DT2.
DT2 is a Sakue Nachi 7.86 star, 246 BPM. Dare I say this is just pure stamina, as the other DT2s have traditionally been. Last week's was Can You Feel the Sunshine, which was 237 BPM. This one going up just a little bit. Still decently long as well. This one's nearly 3 minutes, which for a DT2, which is pretty tapping focused, can make you work for it a little bit, make you sweat a tad. You're playing for a while there.
Dude, I think I'm sick, low-key. I'm like congested. I have a stuffy nose. Yeah, this is how the Hippo Cup dynamic works when I'm on this. Like, I talk about random stuff outside of Hippo Cup, and Aaron actually talks about the game. Okay, hi. 정우 형 안녕.
So for reference, this map is 789 PP for an HDD TSS. Obviously, you know, not ranked, but you're definitely getting up into that 800 range. Get some different people in for this one as well. We have Yujin GS Blank, Jungwoo Young Mouse Player, Su Young. So as we would expect, going from a reading Nomad to a tapping DT, a lot of different players come in for this type of pick. I believe we should be able to get going on this one shortly here. All the players are in the lobby. And away we go. All right, into the tapping, and Leftmebroken struggling early on. Extremities, Fusion, Hee Hee Haha, all breaking at the very beginning. Mouse player Su Young are going to follow. There goes Rusty at GS Blank and Extremities again. So it is Jungwoo Young versus the world at the moment, as he is the only player to have held a combo just through the intro. Was the only player over 100 combo there for a moment or two, and that's going to jump the Irishmen out to an early lead. We are getting to the stage of the tournament. I know it's only semifinals, but it's kind of how Hippo Cup works. We are getting to the stage of the tournament where if you have one player who's comfortable on a skill set, there is a good chance that they might be able to carry the whole thing, because some of these maps get very, very difficult for anyone except the absolute top-end specialists on maps. So we keep an eye on what Jung Young is capable of doing going forward through this map, as Leftmebroken have recovered combos on basically everyone through this easier verse section.
Yes. Speech. I love speech. Oh my god, everybody's dying. Wait, this is actually really... I actually feel bad for laughing. This is like... lol.
Yeah, this is kind of how these maps go. Now, this will get kind of interesting, though. Kyujin has a decent combo, and it's just... if Mouse Player and Suyong break, Kyujin can maybe bring this back, but... it's tricky. They've got to have both of those big combos break on the side of the Irishmen, and I don't know how likely they are of doing that. And there goes Kyujin. Mouse Player's going to trade it. Suyong still holds. That's the big combo. Big combos on Rustia and on Jung Young as well. Just like Extremity Hee Haha. All gone. And quarter of the way to go. 8 million score lead for Irishmen. It's looking like it's going to be their point. Should be a nice 2-0 lead. Consolidated break point right at the beginning to start things off. Always going to feel pretty good. And, you know, if you've got a skill set that favors you this heavily, there will probably be a couple other opportunities in the pool to pick maps that feel a little bit like this to try to extend that lead out. And the stamina does fall apart a little bit at the ending there, but not before already. A 15 million score lead. That's a very solid performance from Irishmen. 97 nearly 97 Akam Mouse Player. Extremities did not have a great time, but whatever. Good job, Irishmen. 2-0, consolidated breakpoint.
My brain cannot function in 2 languages right now. No.
Alright, well, we'll let Kay handle the Korean in chat, and we'll handle the English in the commentary, and it'll all be good. It's going to be DT3 is the next pick here for Leftmebroken, the James Landino Aracene's Bazaar. Air 10.3, a little bit of funky tapping, minute 37 seconds. It'll be a fun one. Staying in the DT pool, a little quick one. Mustn't be as raw tapping as DT2, considering that did not go very well for them. So this is clearly something that they expect to be more within their skill set.
For the people that can't read Korean in chat, I'm just complaining that I'm tired and I didn't sleep well last night. And right now in Korea, it's 11:20. And then he has 3WC tomorrow. They used to play... Or, sorry, he needs more sleep for 3WC tomorrow. Which is like... 4 UTC? Yeah. So, that's your translation of the... I'm also really tired.
That 3WC match should be a banger, by the way. 4 UTC tonight. USA South Korea winners final. That should be a fun one. I'm excited. But here, we've got DT3 coming. We've got Hee Hee Ha Ha, Kyujin Knight Earl, Jungwoo Young Mouse Player Rescue, and Sooyoung for the Irishmen. And indeed, some funky tapping, as you would probably expect of a James Landino DT. We'll see how the players hold up this time around. With the early break from Earl right at the very start, so it's a tiny lead for Irishmen, but really nothing to write home about. We have a couple of big breaks coming out, though. It's Hee Hee Ha Ha and Knight. Mouse Player had just broken a little before, but that is advantage Irishmen. They have 3 FCs against just 1, as Earl is a bit behind. The score lead is going to start to go their way. Already halfway through, this is, as mentioned, a pretty short match. Hee Hee Ha Ha continuing to throw with arrows. Earl as well, the second big combo for Leftmebroken. Knight falls as well. And that is probably just going to be that. Kyujin, the only combo left, but Jungwoo Young and Restia and Sooyoung all still holding onto the FCs. Mouse Player backing them up, and this is looking more and more like it's a second break point in a row for the Irishmen. This match not starting off at all the way Leftmebroken would have liked.
Yeah, I don't know. Things aren't looking too great here for Leftmebroken. 3-0, and then Irishmen 3 have won pretty handedly in some of the picks, and it's not looking good here.
Yeah, it's only getting worse so far. They went 7 million on the first map, 14 million on the second map, and now 15 million on the third. So Leftmebroken gonna have to figure something out to pick that they feel or are able to perform better on. Whether or not they feel comfortable going in, not playing out the way they would like on these first couple of maps. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's a ton of maps in this pool. There's a lot of options you can go into, whether it's tech or aim or whatever the case may be. But those first 2 picks were unfortunately not it for Leftmebroken. It's going to go to Irishman 3's second pick for a chance at a consolidated double break point, which is never a phrase you want to hear somebody saying about the opposing team. Even in a best of 7, that's already would be a quick 4-0, so that starts to get ugly fast.
Really random thought. But I want cheese, dude. I'm lactose intolerant. This is fucked up. Oh, and they picked Fremont 3. Hold on. Let me put on the map.
More tapping, more speed. Beat Bit Futures fast forward diff. This is a Toybot custom from OWC. I want to say 2 years ago. So it was, I think, 2020. Might be 3 years ago. Grand Finals 2021. Well, 2 OWCs ago, I guess. This was like I said, this is a Grand Finals No Mod 5, and here we have it in semifinals free mod. Realistically, the free mod here, especially in late rounds, functionally equivalent to the No Mod pool because you just run 2 hiddens on basically anything that's not like super HR favored, and it's chill. But yeah, this is just a 250 BPM burst tapping map. And Irishman 3 felt good about DT2, so I can understand them opting into another tapping pick here to try to back up another break point.
Ethan Tricks, bro, send me screenshots of your Connect 4, dog. I got you, brother. Give me the Connect 4 insight. I got you.
Alright. It is time for more tapping. We're going to go multiple tapping maps in a row here. We've got Earl, Just Blank, Knight, Yujin, Jungwoo Young, Mouse Player, Restia, and Sooyoung. And Leftmebroken looking for that elusive first point on map number 4 here. See if they can find something positive. Gonna be a couple of early breaks to start things off. Night falling a couple times, as well as Restia. There goes BS Blank. So 3 FCs to 2. Jungwoo Young, mouse player Sooyoung. Sooyoung does fall, so does Restia. Earl and Hyujin holding the full combos. There goes Knight as well. So we've got a 2v2 on the board. It's Jungwoo Young and mouse player against Earl and Hyujin. The backing players having some trouble now, struggling to try and recover that combo. There goes mouse player. That's a big break already for Irishmen. Gonna start to go the way of Leftmebroken on this pick. Their first time really being in the lead. It's a double FC from Earl and Hyujin. That accuracy on Earl looking a little questionable. Wonder if he'll have some trouble in the back half of this pick, or even any part of this pick, really. We're only a quarter of the way through. I forget it's 3 minutes long. But it's the 2 FC. There goes Earl, as you might have expected from the accuracy. Just actually, I think got caught out on a buzz slider, but it is still a break nonetheless. There goes Knight as well. Just blanket falling just before. And now we'll see what Irishmen can do. They have no FCs, but they have the decent combo on everyone. So any break from Hyujin or just like there is the break from Hyujin right as I say it. Restia falling as well, but it's Jungwoo Young, mouse player, and Sooyoung all on some decent combo, just like on 300. This gap is going to start to come back toward Irishmen. Accuracy advantage, not really anywhere. 98 on Hyujin is doing a lot of work, but mouse player is right up there as well. The 91 on Knight and the 93 on Earl, not the greatest. But it's 93 on Restia and 93 on Sooyoung as well. So, like, you know, who's really winning? Accuracy is a social construct anyway. It's V1.
OMG. Yay. Something interesting. I wish I had more to. I'm so tired. I'm losing my mind.
Well, Irishmen 3 are not losing their minds, as they have now made the comeback and are in the lead.
I can't believe you just used my suffering as a pun.
Had to be done. Had to be done. You take any opportunity you can get here in the commentary booth. It is how we do it here. Those are big combos on mouse players Sooyoung, Jungwoo Young, and Restia. All 4 doing quite well for themselves in the backcourt this map. Earl and just blank breaking. A quarter of the way to go. 8 million score in favor of Iris. I think they've got this one pretty much locked down, unless they all die and Knight and Hyujin continue to hold. But I don't know that I anticipate the likelihood of that being very high.
Would you rather be a bean player or a cheese tapper for the rest of your life? You know, that's going based on what's going on in Twitch chat.
None of these words are in the Bible. It's going to be Irishmen 3 bringing it home. Jungwoo Young with the 1200 combo into the ending. Mouse player does get a late break, but it really doesn't matter. And the leads only get bigger in this match, as we're now going to see a 20 million point victory in favor of the Irishmen. Well done to them. And 4-0 goes the score. Double break point consolidated.
Is there starch in beans? Like, I feel like is starch not just a potato thing? Like, I'm so confused. What's the concept behind bean players? This is worse than creepy reading? Wait, what's that? I don't know what that is. Anyways, Leftmebroken needs to pick, aka Extremity needs to pick another low AR reading. Swear to God, starch and beans. Wait, swear to God, starch and beans. Yeah, I can talk today. GM! Not really. This is not worse than creepy reading? No, because Ethan Trick saying random crap like cheese and beans is definitely... I don't know. Okay.
Creepy reading versus wet reading, I think is maybe the reference being made there. Also, it's a Nomad 6 pick. 4 minutes of Daramok. I am in terror. I'm gonna go hide. This is scary.
Has Coda made an appearance recently? I feel like this is like my first time seeing him.
This is our first Coda sighting of this match. I believe this is also... Oh, it's our second Dito sighting, because he was in for the first pick. You know, just players who aren't into the tapping maps, so you wouldn't have seen them for Think of You wouldn't have seen them for Aracene's Bazaar, and you wouldn't have seen them for V-Bit features. So here they are now. All right. Once again, set to go. Dito, Coda, Knight, Extremities, Spectre, Allegrisimo, Nope, KJK, Suyang. Unsurprisingly, Nope, KJK, Spectre. Well, Spectre surprisingly on the hidden. Nope, KJK, not surprising. Coda and Knight on the hidden for Leftmebroken. You know, I could see Daramak reading being a good pick for Leftmebroken. Unless, like, Nope, KJK just goes insane, which is definitely a possibility. Coda in for his first map. We'll see how warm he is. Dito, of course, hasn't been in for a while. We'll see how warm he is. It might be a tricky one, but it's a, you know, a pick you don't have to be like super warm. It's not raw mechanics, but you got to be able to read it. There you go, Coda, Dito, and Knight already in the intro. This is a super long one, 4 minutes, so these early breaks really not going to matter very much, and they're going to be traded out by Spectre and Suyang, and no KJK as well anyway.
Large circle incident. Zijian. Horsey Squad B. Nomad Liu B method. Bukanung the cursor go burr. That's the only dude, it's been 3 years since I learned how to say that, kind of. And I haven't forgotten it since.
Well, this is big circles. It is quite dense. It is a very challenging map. And Spectre Suyang going to fall. It's going to be trading out misses from Coda and Extremities. You've got no KJK still holding the pretty good combo. You've got Allegrisimo likewise. There goes Knight. It is Dito, the only combo for Leftmebroken. It's being matched by Nope KJK, Allegrisimo on a basically free 750 combo of his own. And the lead will start to go the Irishmen's way. 4 million in their favor. There goes Allegrisimo. There goes that gigantic combo. Spectre's going to follow it up on this double section here. Back to Coda, Knight. So we've got Extremities. We've got Dito. Gonna do what they can here. Dito is matching Nope KJK. Extremities combo is free. It's gonna bring the score back a little bit if those two can continue to hold. This is a little bit of an easier pattern. There goes Extremities on the cross screen, kind of overlap back and forth thingies. And now it is just Dito versus Nope KJK, which if Dito holds this on and Nope KJK breaks, this is actually definitely doable for Leftmebroken. They're on identical combos, and that's 850. So those scores start to get pretty big. Halfway through now. Lead still in favor of Irishmen by about just shy of 4 million points, but Dito has the big score. Let's see if he can continue to hold it. Nope KJK looking a little questionable. 95 back, not the greatest, but is on the hidden, so has that bonus multiplier. Unfortunately for Leftmebroken, really not getting a lot of help out of the other players. Dito is kind of the no-help meme right now. Coda Extremities Knight having a rough go of things. Meanwhile, you've got Allegrisimo and Suyang on 500 combined combo to help out Nope KJK to try and continue to grow this lead a tad. This gets really scary here, though, coming into the ending. The longer that Dito holds, he gives him a chance if Nope KJK were to break. It's going to be hard to bring back 4 or 5 million points on his own, but let's get into the point where that might just be feasible. Into the last quarter we go. All eyes on Dito and Nope KJK through this difficult patterning. And they both continue to hold. This is incredible from these two players. It's nearly 1,300 combo apiece while everybody else falls around them. And a 5 million score lead. And Irishman 3 clinging to dear life to that combo of Nope KJK. Leftmebroken doing the same thing with Dito. Those players at 1,400 combo now coming into the last moments. The score is going to be at a point where it just doesn't matter, unfortunately. Dito will have done all this work for naught, it looks like. But Nope KJK, credit for matching the whole way through. 1,500 combo apiece. Really remarkable performance. Dito finally falls at the end. If there was no chance left by that point anyway, but what a showing from Dito on this score. Nope KJK, though, matching the lower accuracy, but same combo and holding into the ending, and that's going to mean Nope KJK is going to carry Irishmen on to now their 5th point, triple break. And man, that is no KJK. I'm pretty sure that's like 1v at least 4 other players. Obviously not Dito included in that because only beating, well, 1v3 actually, I think, Dito, Coda, and Knight. But man, that's a big score from Nope. That's a big score from Dito. That's a really good play from multiple players on a very challenging reading map, and that's Irishmen 3, 5-0, just like that. Half an hour into the match, and it is already 5-0. They're looking strong. All right, we're gonna go next pick, Irishman. Time for that triple consolidated breakpoint 6-0 lead. If they can win this one, it's Fremod to the pick. Atama no Taiso, baby. It's a classic. Y'all know it. Y'all love it. Watashi Hatsune Miku something something something. Okay, I am back. He was forced to blow his nose because congestion is a B word.
Dog, don't be a pussy, just say it's a bitch.
I don't want to be rude.
Is it rude if it's facts, though?
Yeah, good question.
So that means I can make fun of the usual things I make fun of, right?
Not in stream chat. Not during commentary, preferably. We do have 8 people in the lobby. Not sure what's going on. Something about a Kyujin invite. So I guess that's the 4th for Leftmebroken with Tito, GS Blank, and Extremities. They're going to be up against Crazy, Allegrisimo, Restia, and Stuyong.
Yeah, they were doing random ass fucking last second swaps and almost started the fucking match, and then these people decided to have 4 others just randomly join the lobby, and then Coda just left. You know, at Leftmebroken, how about you guys get your shit together, please? Thank you.
Alright, well, they're in now, and we're going. This is the rare late round Fremont and Hippo Cup that's actually Hard Rock favored. Because there's still not really a reason not to go Hard Rock on this for a lot of players. Got the Hard Rock on Eugen, GS Blank, Allegrisimo, and Suyong. Early break to Crazy. Restia, GS Blank going to be the next. Eugen, GS Blank get caught out by the Slider. Big squares. There goes Crazy, Restia, Dino, Extremities, and GS Blank, as well as Kyujin. Nar. It is now Allegrisimo and Suyong and nothing else. That square is brutal. And Irishmen with the lead, with the double FC still intact. Not a lot Leftmebroken you're going to be able to do until we see breaks from Irishmen and Suyong, and they're not looking to have that happen anytime too soon. Victory combos do come out. We've got 250 combo, 300 combo, Dito, Kyujin. There goes Suyong. There's one of those he's gone crazy as well, breaking. Lead only 3 million, but Irishmen and Rustia trying to keep it that way. There is an extra combo on Leftmebroken coming into this next somewhat tricky section. The big linears catch out extremities. And it is now Kyujin and Dito against Irishmen and Restia. Couple million score lead for Irishmen 3 coming into the last quarter of the map. Big squares. They get Irishmen and Restia. They get just blanking crazy. Wait a minute. You've got Dito and Kyujin on massive combos. This just come back up in the last seconds. There is so enough time. Oh, Kyujin falls. Will it be enough for just Dito on his own? Suyong is trying to hold him off. It's about a couple hundred combo lead though for Leftmebroken. This might come back over the last seconds. Oh, there goes extremities. And Dito is not going to be able to do it. I wonder if extremities had held, if there would have been enough time anyway. 800K there at the very, very end. But Irishmen 3 managed to hold on, and that's now 6-0 as they win their own pick. They've got 6 match points in a row. Whew, boy, that was rough to see for Leftmebroken. It looked like they had the chance to bring that back, and it just did not end up happening. And we do get the instant Nomad 7 selection for Leftmebroken. The possible last pick of the match is going to be the Devious Panda banger, Jack the Ripper top diff. 210 BPM, but it goes all over the place with the tapping requirements on this one. Very excited for this pick. Always love seeing it.
Ethan Trips needs to be tamed out. This man's a fucking menace. Jack with lactose intolerance. Jack the shitter. I'm not sure that's how it works, buddy. Also, thank God. Thank God someone fucking heard my pleas in Nomad 7. I wanted to hear that song for so long. Low-key, though, imagine if you were listening to Jack the Ripper while high. You know, that sounds like a fucking trip.
I had never considered that before in my life. I guess now I have to.
Jack the Blazer. I kind of, you know, as much as I shit on them on the last map, I kind of hope Leftmebroken gets on the board. This would be really crap if they got 7-0 right here, right now. Like, the Korean team is super, super strong, sure. But bro, it's actually so sad if you just don't get us, if you just get swept like this. And what stage is this, semis?
Yeah, this would be a sweep in semis. Trying to look. We did have... I don't think we had any 7-0s last week. I don't know. Wait. We haven't had, unless you count forfeits, we haven't had any sweeps in the bracket stage so far. This would be the first, and it would be in semis as a 7-0.
No, we are definitely not counting forfeits.
Alright, well, in that case, yeah, we've had no sweeps as of yet, so go Leftmebroken, get a point on the board, guys. Come on, a little moral victory. Somebody may have once said that moral victories are for minor league coaches, but I think you take them where you can get them. Maybe breaks from Iril and Hee Hee Haha. We've got Dito and Kyujin holding the hidden FCs for Leftmebroken. Triple FC for Jungwoo Young, Restia, and Mouse Player on the Irishmen. Irishmen on a backing combo of just shy of 400. Lead goes to the Irishmen just about a third of the way through. A lot of time still, a lot of combos still, a lot of hard parts still. But for now, it's Restia getting, I don't even know, just breaking on air. All right, one of those FCs gone. It's 2 FCs against 2. Dito, Kyujin, Jung Young, and Mouse Player. Irishmen with 500 back in combo. It's about matching Iril and Hee Haha combined. There goes Iril on the slow part. You really can't miss on the slow part, you guys. It's really bad. And now we have Jung Young, Mouse Player, Dito, Kyujin. Irishmen back in combo is going to be helpful. That's a couple hundred combo advantage for Irishmen.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't be. Oh my god, everybody's just dying. Hello, Dito? Dito, what are you doing, sir? Okay, Dito's gonna be breaking. Rescue Mouse Player fall. Irishmen falls on Jungle Young versus Kyujin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's basically no good combo on the board. Okay, everybody else is breaking, but what does that matter?
Well, it's going to be Jung Young versus Kyujin. We've got another one of these big, important 1v1s like we saw a few minutes ago on the Daramak map. It's just 1v1, Jung Young versus Kyujin. The backing combos are actually going to start to matter, though, as Rusty and Irishmen are struggling. There goes Jung Young, and Kyujin now can bring this one over to Leftmebroken's side. Even with the breaks from Hee Haha and Dito, that's going to be advantage Leftmebroken. Kyujin still on that huge FC. Iril does break, but there's not really any combo. Kyujin goes. Irishmen was at 270 combo. No, he falls as well. Okay, lead is 4 million for Leftmebroken. That might be enough. That may be all that they need.
Dog, I cursed it. I actually cursed the sweep. Like, I spoke it into existence.
I think there was a match last week in like 3WC or something that was like a lot to 0 and ended up being like something to 4 some other tournament. So you know, we'll see what kind of comeback Leftmebroken can make. They have a little confidence from this pick here that they've looked really good on. Well, you never know. Ending, everything dies in the client there for a second. But Leftmebroken are going to get on the board. It is their first point, and it comes on a pick of their own on the Nomad on Jack the Ripper. Irishmen next pick 6-1, so plenty of opportunities for them to close out the match. But looks a little. At least it's not a sweep, right? That's the start. At least it's not a sweep.
See, I wanted no mod 7 and no mod 2, right? And they pick no mod 7 and they won a point. Thus, if Irishmen 3 want to win this point, they have to pick no mod 2, right? This is the script, right? I never controlled anything, but this is technically the script, right? Like, I said I wanted no mod 7, but... And they won the point. No mod what? No mod what, Listia? No mod what?
Low-key, I don't really like this No Mod 2 a whole lot. It's whatever, but I kind of don't want that to be the pick. I would like them to pick DT5. That's what I want, is DT5.
You're such a hater, bro.
Or what else is... Mod 4? Was Mod 4 banned? I don't remember. No, Mod 4 is available. That would be an option. Well, it's actually kind of longer than the average Shiba Cup pool, huh? Actually, it's 4 minute long maps and stuff. But we await the Irishman pick. It is going to be Mod 4. Wait, are they listening to me? What the heck?
You know what? I'll Mod 4 is a pretty okay song. I'll give you that much, buddy.
I will admit I don't actually know this map, but the song is cool, so I'm here for it. Looks like maybe, is this alt? I don't know. This might be alt. It's 142 BPM. Sounds like alt or like tech and stuff, I guess, judging by the song. Sounds cool. What would also be cool would be Leftmebroken getting players so that we can get going. That would be also cool.
I swear to God. Yeah, doing some interesting thing. Oh, okay, never mind. In other news, Shohei Ohtani got married.
Yes, to a normal Japanese woman, I think were his words. Nobody even knew he was in a relationship, and then he just announces that he's married now. Kind of peak.
Women everywhere are heartbroken by Shohei Ohtani's marriage. GG.
I think men everywhere are also heartbroken about Shohei Ohtani getting married.
Are you heartbroken, Aaron? Actually, he's around your age, I'm pretty sure. He's like 29, 30?
I should know this, and I don't offhand. He's mid-late 20s, I think, though.
You are such a fake Shohei Ohtani fan.
I wouldn't last a second in Southeast Asia anywhere, or East Asia anywhere. I don't know his blood type. I don't know his exact height and weight and age and day of birth and zodiac sign. My bad, guys. But anyway, we're going into another match point here for the Irishmen, 6-1 their lead. This their own first selection after reaching match point. That needs a better word than how I just described it. We've got Hard Rock on Hihi Haha, Hidden on Dito, Hidden on No KJK and Spectre. And dead even. 3, well, it's a slight advantage for Irishmen. Early breaks for a couple members of Leftmebroken. It's 3 near FCs to 3 near FCs. Or 3 FCs, 3 near FCs to 3 FCs and 1 near FC. Anyway, No KJK, Hihi Haha gonna trade out a couple misses. There goes El Grisimo. Dito's gonna trade that one back though. His extremities in Kyujin against Restia and Spectre. The combo lead to those members of Irishmen. By a lot. Halfway through, it is not even a 1.5 million point lead. This is very close so far. We'll slow down quiet part. It's gonna be a break from Restia. That is not good. That was one of those FCs. That's going to be lead going over to Leftmebroken. Extremities and Kyujin to hold. There goes Spectre and No KJK, and now it is all falling apart for the Irishmen. Wait a second. This is just going to go instantly in favor of Leftmebroken, even with Kyujin and Hihi Haha breaking. They still have Extremities holding. They still have Dito holding. And, well, okay, there goes Extremities. But it's near the ending. It's going to be too late to matter. It's going to be another point on the board here for Leftmebroken. Remarkable. Perhaps the comeback is underway. That is 2 points in a row after falling 6-0 down. Leftmebroken take a point of their own. They take a break point as well. Back onto their own pick to try and get maybe a 3rd point on the board. Maybe, just maybe, we're making this match a little more interesting.
Bro. Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. What do you mean that wasn't supposed to happen? You fucking won.
Well, still he was, I guess, surprised to win that point. Or surprised to have gotten that good of a score on it, because he top scored the lobby by a decent margin. So that's just well done by Extremities.
Lie down, my fucking goat. God bless us, man. Bring us salvation. Almighty One.
Context being that we needed a referee for something, and Idown is reffing that something. DT5 is the pick, which I also said we should play. So we're getting DT5.
Dude, I low-key didn't want to be setting up a match. I had everything planned. Speaking of planning, Leftmebroken needs to plan. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, mods. Anyways, dude, I had this whole thing planned where, like, in my hour break between my 14 and my 16 UTC match, I was gonna go get my coffee, I was gonna go, wash my face, like, do my skincare, and, like, I had this whole, like, me to do the laundry. I had this entire fucking plan, and it would be ruined if I had to ref. Thank you, iDown. Love you.
I still don't know if we're going to be missing a ref at 16 UTC now, so I got to figure that out. I got literally no responses except for iDown being directly pinged to my ref ping, so I'm a little concerned about that. But we'll worry about that in an hour when we get there. First of all, we've got a map to play. It is, of course, as mentioned, the DT5 starting up 278 BPM, very fast. Not super, like, tapping heavy, just the burst, not, like, raw tapping as much. It says AR10 only. And we see early breaks from Hihihaha, GS Blank, Restia, and Irishmen. So it is Dito on his own as a 1v2 against Suyong and Jungwoo as Fusion falls. So it will be advantage. Wow, advantage nobody. Okay, there's only a couple breaks. Jungwoo, Restia. It is Suyong on the FC. That's gone now too, and Dito now bringing it back over to Leftmebroken. They've got the recovery combo on Hihihaha and on Kyujin. There goes Hihihaha, but still on Kyujin. And, well, another point, perhaps, for Leftmebroken? Question mark? Dito doing work here. A lot of time still not even quite halfway through yet, but Irishmen not looking great on this pick. Leftmebroken have a couple players looking pretty solid themselves, and the lead is out to a couple million points for them. There go all three members that aren't Dito, though. It is literally Dito versus the world. Fortunately, the world doesn't really have a lot to offer at this point. The world is 330 combo on Jungwoo and 200 combo on Suyong, so it's really just not that big a deal. And with those breaks coming everywhere, this is just going to be Leftmebroken. There is no combo on the side of the Irishmen to try to bring this back, despite Leftmebroken kind of struggling in the back third quarter of this map. And, well, it's just going to be another point. They're going to go 3 in a row here. Like I said, making this match just that little bit more interesting. The comeback train starting to spin its wheels. The whistle blows. Leftmebroken, 3rd point in a row. 63 goes to score.
I actually jinxed it. I apologize. So, I was like, oh man, it'd be really sad if they got swept here, and then now they're winning 3 fucking points in a row. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the Koreans. I'm so sorry to my coffee.
I think the thing is, right, like, Irishmen had the massive advantage on those early speed picks. They had the DT2 free mod 3, and they got a couple breakpoints around it, but now they're feeling a little less strong on what's left. So gonna have to figure something out now that they've lost 3 points in a row. I mean, they've still got, I think every point is a match point. So, it's not like it's the end of the world, but like, I don't want to let him back in. You don't want to let him back in when you had the 6-0. It's just not a good look.
Imagine if we went to tiebreaker. Actually, I shouldn't say that. No, I think that would be really fucked up if it was 6-0 and then just like clawed it back to PB.
We'll see what Irishmen pick here. Another opportunity. Another match point. Another pick of their own. And they're just going to say, screw it, we're going raw aim. We're going Nomad 1. It's going to be Alden on all full. 8-star Nomad 1. Only 195 BPM, so you know that this is going to be some crazy aim requirement. As to be expected from really Alden Nomad 1s in general. On a Grand Senpai set, like, I feel like you just kind of know what you're getting yourself into.
No, 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 no. I love the song.
I don't know that I love this version of this song, but it is kind of a banger.
No, 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 no.
I think that's actually a My Chemical Romance song.
Ethan, it is too early for these existential crises statements, okay? I can't be doing this right now. No.
This is going to be our first aim of this match. We have seen nothing resembling aim really at all. I mean, I guess you can count Fremod 2 as kind of being aimy, I guess, but that's like that low AR weird. Well, not low AR, it's air 9, but you know. I guess I don't know. Do you think of Atamino Taiso as an aim map? I guess you kind of do. But anyway, here we go. It's just going to be cross screens. It's going to be crazy stuff. It's an Alden No Mod 1. Like, I think you kind of just know what you're getting into. This map is really, really hard. Aim as a skill set is just harder. Well, I should say harder. It's less binary. It's not like you can either play it or you can't. It's very easy to miss on aim, even if you're a good aim player. Whereas tapping, you just aren't going to miss on tapping if you're a good tapping player. But away we go through the intro, several breaks. Young, Hero gonna trade. Eugen with the early break, as did Just Blank. Dito the next to fall. Alagrismo Restia, Jungwoo holding on. There goes Restia and Suyong. Okay, 2 FCs. Alagrismo, Jungwoo against no combo for Leftmebroken, but there goes Jungwoo as well, so it's literally just Alagrismo versus 1. Put Alagrismo back in! Your prayers have been answered. With Irishmen gonna take this advantage now with Alagrismo on a 500 combo. He does fall though, and now there's really no combo anywhere. It's just Jungwoo and Kyujin at the highest combos at 150, 160. So that lead is gonna feel pretty alright for the Irishmen for now. 4 million with no combo to really scrape away at it. And Extremity is already bringing out the GGs in Twitch chat, so maybe not the most confident in their ability to bring this one back, unfortunately. Not a lot of combo anywhere in the lobby. It's Iril and Suyong at the 230, 240 margin. There goes Iril. Suyong gonna just do stuff. And 5 million score might be all it takes on this map, to be honest. Don't know what kind of chance Leftmebroken is really going to have the way that they're struggling so far. Suyong on a nice combo. Making it through those wonky streams as well. Germany's might have been onto something with that GG call, unfortunately. Everybody gets hit by the fast sliders. It's even hittable. I don't know if that's even hittable, bro. I mean, it is, but like, it's gotta be really hard. And with the entire lobby resetting and a 7 million score lead to Irishmen, I'm pretty sure this one is just over. It was a valiant effort from Leftmebroken in this match. From 6-0 down, they pull back 3 points in a row. They get a break point. They get a couple picks of their own. They try to do everything they can to make it competitive, but it was just not meant to be. The No Mod 1 is going to be the victory lap for Irishmen 3, and it is going to be the death knell for Leftmebroken, who are going to be eliminated from Hippo Cup 7 after a solid run, getting through groups in a pretty surprising manner to start out with, making it this far, but they will drop out at the hands of the Irishmen 3, 7-3, the final score. Well done to the Korean roster, who had a few hiccups in this match, but still managed to close it out. They will be advancing onward into tomorrow. They will face the winner of 14 UTC versus Pinchin. That match, I believe, will be at 14 UTC, in fact, regardless of who wins in 14 UTC versus Finshin. So if you want to see that one, I think it's going to be that should be a pretty fun match. But that's going to do it for now. We're going to say, well done, GG's to both teams. Congratulations to the Irishmen. Thank you for playing to Left Me Broken. And we are going to go on a bit of a break. I know there is another match at the moment, but unfortunately, circumstances dictate that we take the stream down for about an hour's time. But we will be back at 16 UTC. It's going to be the first winners bracket semifinal. It's going to be Rustam Minatov versus Old Navy. 16 UTC, as well as Let's Get K Barbecue versus Nihao Shower at that same time. So we'll try to keep you updated on that one as it is going. Until then, thank you to everyone for being here, and we will see you guys in an hour's time on the other side of this break.